Welcome to The Looking Glass. My name is Meheba, your intuitive guide. Thank you for joining us as we peek into our being. Today's song is another song that was very popular at the time it was released and seemed to really catapult this artist into the spotlight. The name of today's song is Adorned by Miguel. At the time of this recording, the song is about 11 years old. I will say that this song felt like an instant classic when I first heard it, and I will stop to listen to it now whenever I hear it. Before we dive in, let's get into a brief overview of Lyrical Nectar's interpretation of the song in contrast to its most common understanding. The natural interpretation of this song is a beautiful display of a man's unwavering love for his partner. He wants to make sure she knows and feels just how deep his love is for her. But when the message came through for Lyrical Nectar, there was a twist on this outpouring of love being shared. It's a message from your creator, reminding each and every one of us how loved we are, even when we don't feel lovable. This message is meant for you, no matter what religion or spiritual practices you believe in. God, Yahweh, Allah, the divine, Elohim, the maker, Jehovah, Goddess, the Most High, the universe. I mean, really, I couldn't name them all, but any which way it goes, this is a love song dedicated to you simply because you exist. So let's get into the music and let me know in the comments if my interpretation resonated in any way.
These lips can't wait to taste your skin, baby. No.
Out the gate, the song sounds like it's going to be sexual in nature, but that's not the message we're working with today. I've been asked to share this interpretation that reflects the intimacy of true love, but without the primitive desire we think of anytime we might hear lyrics that reference parts of our bodies. Your creator wants you to know that your existence serves a purpose, and all of creation was eager for your arrival. The lips kissing your skin represents the eagerness and appreciation for your human existence in the flesh. And the eyes, well, your creator cannot wait to see you find joy. The creator wants you to feel love cover you. And let me really emphasize that your creator adores you.
Baby, these fists will always protect you, lady. In this mind, oh, I'll never neglect you, yeah, baby. Ooh, and I stay trying to break us down, but don't let that affect us.
As we get into the second verse, the message here is that you're divinely protected. Just when you think that no one's thinking of you, you can know that you are always being considered by your creator. Yes, there will be people, moments, and things that will try to break your faith in that knowing, but you really need to know that nothing else can be true. You are loved and protected at all times. You just have to remember the Creator's divine love for you. Your Creator wants you to allow this divine love to cover you.
The same way that the stars adorn the skies, yeah. And look up, sugar. Now, hey, hey. The same way that my whole world's in your eyes. Ooh, in this time now.
As we get into the bridge of this song, your Creator wants you to know that all the love you see in the world is a reflection of the love the Creator has for you. You just have to look around. The Creator wants you to use the same eyes you were given to see the rest of the beauty that was created as a blessing for you in this world. In closing, the song becomes quite repetitive, but for a good reason. The message that you are divinely created, divinely protected, and loved no matter what is one of the most important messages for you to remember. Thank you, Miguel, for bringing us this beautiful message of the purest love to ever exist. And thank you to the divine for allowing us to hear this direct message. I believe if you're here with us, the reminder of the grand love your Creator has for you might have been much needed today. I know I will embrace that reminder any and every time it wants to come around. It keeps me grounded with gratitude for my humanly existence. So thank you again for rocking with me. And let me know if today's Lyrical Nectar spoke to you. Before we continue on with the topic of the ever-present divine love in our lives, I want to give my disclaimer as always, and that is that I believe that any crystal or mineral can be programmed with any intention, but I also believe that each one has a reputation for a reason. So today we will be highlighting a crystal that most people are familiar with, but if you're not, her name is rose quartz. This pale pink beauty is known as the stone of unconditional and universal love. These little polished ones are called tumbles. I also brought along a little small raw piece for us to check out. This one has not been polished or tumbled. So we have tumbles and we have a raw chunk here. I wanted to share some tumbles today because it's an accessible way to bring the benefit of crystals into your life without a hefty price tag. And also wanted to note that rose quartz also comes in a bluish variety called blue rose quartz. And that the blue rose quartz possesses identical metaphysical properties, and this particular cut of the crystal would be referred to as a point, which is another affordable option when it comes to adding crystals in your life. So I'm just putting the classic rose quartz next to the blue rose quartz so that you might get a view to see the difference in the color. The color difference is associated with the altitude in which the rose quartz is found. But either way, the classic rose quartz or the blue variety supports us in recognizing our own self-worth, which of course promotes self-love. And that self-love is simply us just realizing that realizing the love that our Creator has for us. So as we work through any challenges, emotional moments where we really need to feel love, rose quartz is clutch because It helps call in a calm atmosphere, and it helps to eliminate negative energy, which is the primary issue when we're feeling disconnected from the love of our Creator. So if you're in need of feeling that divine, safe, and warm love, go get you some rose quartz in your life. She'll definitely raise your vibration. Hello, and thank you for sticking around to the card pull today. As we've already discussed with our song Adorn and even Rose Quartz, whom I decided to keep around for this portion of today's messages, we are touching on the love that our Creator has for us. And so the deck that I was led to today is Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. How fitting, right? From Mike Dooley. And this is such a sweet little deck. It's not like a conventional oracle or tarot deck. It's just simply love notes from the universe. So let's see what few notes we will pull today that we are meant to walk away from with. How cute. Do you see? You're being watched by loving eyes. First thing we see. Beautiful. Okay. So even though this isn't a traditional oracle or tarot, I still try to treat these things the same as we intentionally pull messages through. So, to the divine, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, as I prepare to channel for those tuned in today, I ask that the only messages that come through serve the highest and greatest good of all in this moment, and that it may only be received as intended by the right individuals. I ask for great clarity as well as protection as you work through me, and that my ego and soul committee be reduced to the smallest size for the maximum benefit. With devotion and the humblest of gratitude, I thank you for allowing me to see. Okay, what messages does our Creator want us to remember and know as we move on with our day and our lives and our challenging moments where we're not feeling lovable? What is it that we need to know? For those who will dial in to this message, speak clearly and let us know all that you want us to know. So, in this order is the order in which we are to read our cards today. I don't know if you guys see it, but I do. Okay, so our first card, be true to yourself. I really like these cards. They're whimsical and they feel good. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Tally ho, the universe. So immediately the message that pops out here for me is this idea of sometimes when we're not feeling loved or we're not feeling lovable, we're comparing our circumstances or our experiences against those that we've witnessed in other people. But what the divine is asking us to do is to stay true to ourselves, know that we're loved, and understand that we will never know the full picture of what's going on in anyone else's world. And so we don't want to paint the grass as being greener anywhere else because we just don't know. Why waste the energy of doing that? So be true to yourself. Good stuff. What would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Aw, the universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. These cards are so cute. So what I'm getting here is that the divine wants you to know not only are you loved, but you are love. You are an embodiment of the divine's love. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter where you go, love is always with you because you are love and you are a divine love and you are divinely loved. So thank you. I hope y'all know that. If they loved you once, they still do. Thank you for every single time you ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back, it changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. Love, you changer, the universe. So this is just this reminder of when we think we're not loved, we're always loved. And it never changes, not from any person, place, or thing. And even though things may not feel the same, there's still love there. Once love is established, love cannot be obliterated. Even when we try to claim that we don't love someone anymore because they hurt us, there's the pain that we feel is a result of the love. A love has to be felt in order to feel that as well. And so what the divine wants you to remember and know is that even in those moments of feeling pain after a love loss, there was a reason for it, and it's been a part of your path. And because you are loved by your creator, they want you to love all the things that transpire in your life, because there was something important, something good, something special that came out of those moments. And that regardless of all these moments that may happen that don't feel so hot, you're always loved back. And this is hilarious to me because of our song today, Adorned, and everything is about being adored. So you are adored. Our last card today. Don't be fooled by the quote-unquote players, and don't be fooled by yourself. There is no one more lovable nor loved than you. And I know everyone. Love, precious, the earth. All of these cards are self-explanatory. No matter what anybody else says, you are lovable and you are loved, irregardless of every single thing. Adorn, that song by Miguel that we went over today, that needs to be your theme song. And you just have to remember and do a little dance, do a little sway, put your hands down, your face and your body, and just remember that your creator loves you and adores you and has set it on repeat, just like the song has. So again, please remember with every fiber of your being, inside and out, that you are here for a reason and that your creator loves you no matter what circumstances you've been given, no matter what things may look like in one moment to the next. You are loved, you are adored, and you are treasured, and you deserve to treasure yourself as well. So thanks again for joining us. My name is Meheba, and as always, may the looking glass allow all of us to see.